This is exciting, man. I did start here like maybe 4.5 years ago, and now I'm out traveling doing stand-up, so this is fun being back. I also drive for Uber. Comedy's something I do for side money. My real passion's being an Uber driver. I love it with all my heart. I'll tell you guys a little Uber story. This is a true story. I picked up a guy one night. I roll up outside of a bar. It was actually up here in Capitol Hill. And you can tell it's an emotional story for me. No, I pick up and there's a security guard. He's got this guy, he's holding him up. He can't even stand. I pull up. He throws him into the back seat like this is a kidnapping and I'm the getaway driver. And I'm driving and he's like blackout drunk. He can't even talk. And he's quiet. And everything's going okay, but then all of a sudden I start to smell, I'm smelling urine, right? And yeah, and I was confused. I had I checked, I was like, dude, am I peeing? And I wasn't. I turned around, this guy's got his pants and underwear all the way down to his ankles. Yeah, and he's just hosing off the back of my passenger seat. Yeah. I don't know what you guys are doing. I was completely caught up. Like, I had no idea what to say. I was like, dude, are you peeing in my car right now? And he was still going. And he looks at me and goes, nah. So I just turned around and I took him home. I didn't know what to do. I was frozen by that level of confidence. I had never seen anything like that. I thought about too, like, what am I gonna do? I'm not a big guy, you know what I mean? I'm like 160 pounds, and you know, a lot of that weight comes from the fact that I just lied to you guys. I'm like 140 pounds, so I'm not doing shit. I'm not doing nothing. So I get home, now Uber, they'll give you money, like if somebody damages your car, pees in your car, but you gotta prove that it happened. So you gotta take a picture, but it's just black cloth interior, it's nighttime, it just looks like a wet spot, it doesn't look like anything. So I emailed Uber, this is late at night. I was like, what should I do? They're like, get a black light, shine a black light on, urine glows under a black light. So I looked around my house and I had a black light, which, I'm not proud of. And I go out, I shine it, it doesn't glow, nothing, it doesn't look like anything. So then, it was late, I don't know where my head was at, but I was like, well, maybe there's just a problem with his urine. Why don't I try my urine, right? Like, let's... I didn't just stand out there, like, pee in the car. I went inside and I peed in the cup like a gentleman. I went into the kitchen, I grabbed a Chicago Cubs coffee mug that I had just got for my birthday, just got it. And I'm in the kitchen, I'm peeing. My wife, who's been asleep this entire time, comes into the kitchen, sees me peeing in the mug she just bought me for my birthday. And she's tired and confused. She's like, are you peeing in the mug I just bought you? And I didn't know what to say, so I was like, nah. Let's go back to bed. Go to sleep. There's no way I could explain this to you. I am married, it's great, thanks for asking, it's excellent. 6 years, been married 6 years, it's awesome, thank you for asking. Yeah, you can clap, it's okay, don't have to. All right, don't clap. No, you know what, don't. Let's not, no, actually we're not gonna clap, no. Fuck that, fuck marriage and fuck you, dude, okay? You see how you treat her. No, I've been married, 6 years, we like it. Less people are getting married, though, right now than ever before. Statistically, there's less people doing it. I think this is great. I'm hoping it continues. And then in, 40, 50 years, all of a sudden, marriage is so rare that it's, cool. You know what I mean? Vintage. It'll be kind of like when you see, an old classic car. Me and my wife will be shuffling down the street, holding hands, and people will stop. Like, whoa! Check that out, man. That's a 2010 marriage right there. Look at this. Whoa! Man, I haven't seen one of those since I wrecked mine 30 years ago. Look at that. Look at that. You should do whatever you want. Anybody married in the crowd? Clap your hands. Marriage, it's great. You should do whatever you want. So there was what? It's 10 people married. The rest is nah, we're good. Don't do it if you don't want to. Do whatever. But I got a buddy who's anti-marriage, but he got dumb reasons. He's like, dude, there's 7 billion people in the world. How could I possibly pick just one? But it's like, I'm like, dude, unless you're a bisexual pedophile, there's not 7 billion people to pick from. We're talking 2-3 billion tops for most of us. You know what I mean? It's still a lot, though. I don't know. I think monogamy is more difficult than it's ever been right now because we have too much access to potential partners. It had to have been easier in the past. You just didn't even know that many people. Like imagine like 400 years ago, Grandpa's like telling the story of when he met Nana. He's like, oh, I'll never forget. I was out plowing the fields one day and I looked up and I saw your grandmother walking by. And I thought to myself, my God, that is the most unrelated to me woman I have ever seen. Oh. I mean, she wasn't even close to family, and that's when I knew. Want to be a dad and stuff? Anybody have kids? No? Forget about it. Fuck kids. No, I don't know. I want to have kids. I had a stepdad growing up. I didn't like him. Now that I'm older, though, I've started to realize, like, stepdad, that's a tough job, man. That's a thankless job. Like, think about stepdads. They're like the backup quarterbacks of fatherhood. Like, nobody's excited when they're in the game because everybody's just wondering, what happened to the starter? What happened to the main guy? And it's like, oh, yeah, he just got a better offer from another team in a different city with better fans. So he's gone, yeah. Now here's Kenneth. Backup's got to come into the huddle. He's like, all right, guys, here's a play call. We're going to brush our teeth, put on our PJs, and be in bed by 9. But he doesn't have, like, the respect of the players yet, right? So we're kind of like, all right, dude, you're kind of new here. We're going to run our own play. It's called Stay Up Late, Eat Ice Cream. You're not a real dad. Don't tell us what to do. On two. Ready? Break! Get out of here, Kenneth. All right. Well, that is my time. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in a sec. I'll be a different man.